Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you could be here, even if it's for a minute or two. Welcome, take a seat. I got a nice cool little video that I want to share with you. So, enjoy. But before we get any further into the video, I just want to throw this out there. I got a ton of cool stuff coming up in the very near future, and I don't want you to miss. I don't want you to miss. So if you're new here, click that subscribe button. You don't even have to turn the notifications on. Just click the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this video in particular, give it a thumbs up and go check out the rest of them. They are all pretty decent in my opinion. Moving on. So I was on Scentbird the other day, and I was, kind of just buying stuff because why the hell not? But I found a bunch of cool things, and I'm going to test it out, and this is what this video is here for. So that's what we are going to do. Now, of course, Scentbird is a subscription service where you can have fragrances sent to your doorstep. And it's just, sample versions. Basically, like higher end fragrances that you would normally be paying like hundreds of dollars for, or, like 80 and somewhere around there, $80 or so. Something that you just typically wouldn't find yourself wanting to spend money on. You may not like it, that kind of thing. Well, that's where Scentbird kind of helps. You can get a new fragrance every month, and it's awesome in my opinion. But they also do these one-time purchase deals where you can buy like these very small bottles, and that's what we're gonna take a look at today. Okay, so I bought a bunch of these. And I'm going to test one out. I'm going to test one out on you guys. So let me know what you think. It's not quite the whole bottle. It gives me an opportunity to talk about more products without spending a buttload of cash. Okay? So I'm getting content but at a fraction of the price because I don't make any money here on this channel. Anyway, so this is what we're taking a look at today. These little 1.5 ml bottles come in these little envelope type situations. This is Sweet Leaf by Room 15, or Room 1015 rather. EAU, so that's cool. Here's the ingredients list printed right here if you're interested at all. It looks like the ink kind of crapped out on them. I don't like that. It's a little annoying when the print is not legible, and some of this is kind of hard to read. That kind of sucks. I don't like that. But like I said, this was like $4 and some change, and it gives me an opportunity to buy many of these, talk about more products, and get the same results. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it gives you the same amount of information about this fragrance. But yeah, so this Sweet Leaf was made in France, if you can see that. They also put the little sticker on the back of it, a whole weird thing. But I noticed that if you just do like this, you can just reach in and take it. So that's something. But yeah, that's what your little 1.5 ml bottles come like. Once again, Room 1015 Sweet Leaf. It's printed on the little atomizer too here. These things are awesome. I've been a big fan of these little samples because, like I said, it gives me an opportunity to take a look at more products without having to shell out a bunch of money. So it's just been an awesome experience. Now, one thing to note is the only thing you're missing is the actual bottle itself, like the original. The bottle of this Room 1015 Sweet Leaf is green. It has a black top. If you're that interested, you could just Google it. It's super cool looking, I think. It's not original, but it's nice to add to the collection. But instead, this is what I got. Now, here's what I will say. I got my list right here because it didn't come with one like your normal Scentbird products, your 30-day subscriptions. Uh, this sweet leaf has notes of angelica, cannabis, grapefruit, jasmine, and red eucalyptus. Now, red eucalyptus is something that I know nothing about. I know nothing about red eucalyptus. I know a lot about eucalyptus, and I'm a fan of eucalyptus. It's an amazing fragrance, and you can do a lot with eucalyptus. Now, like I said, red eucalyptus, I'm completely blank on. What is that? That's the first I've ever heard of that. But anyway, we're gonna take our little bitty wiener atomizer here, and we're gonna. Ooh. Okay. Wow, that's very, very refreshing. I like it. It's really. I don't know. I'm smelling a lot of like a very bitter kind of smell, like a little bit of a floral kind of fragrance, slight citrus, sour notes. They're all kind of just smacking me right in the nostrils. Now this is one that I would not be wanting to be, oh crap, I dropped it. Damn it. But this little sweet leaf here is I feel like this would be for very particular instances. This is more of a daytime type of fragrance. This isn't that nightlife kind of vibe. This is more like a daytime sportier at the gym or something like that. It's different, but at the same time, I've smelled fragrances like this in the past, so it's not like crazy different. However, it does seem to be smelling really good on the skin, which is a plus. It also, for some strange reason, it just smells like a slightly lower quality version of like the Creed Aventus. I'm starting to kind of draw notes of that, and that's probably from the grapefruit situation. Cannabis is nowhere to be found in this, unless that's the floral kind of scent that I'm picking up. Let me do another little spritz. Now, if I was like actively searching for cannabis in this fragrance with and nobody told me that it was a part of this, I would not know what it was. But knowing that it's supposed to be in there, I still can't even pinpoint it. So that's a little disappointing. Like I said, that's probably more along the lines of what that floral kind of earthy smell that I'm getting. Plus that mixed with the jasmine and that eucalyptus, I think it might just be getting buried maybe. But this is a very decent fragrance. All in all, the fragrance itself being, introduced to me in this form, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. No harm, no foul. It would be a nice conversation piece. It's definitely something to add to the collection. I'm not going to hate on it too much. It's still not exactly something that would be something that I would desire. But at the same time, I'm not mad at this. It smells good in its own way. But keep in mind, like I said, this fragrance has been done over and over again. The only difference is I think they have removed some of the other earthier ingredients and replaced it with the cannabis. So that's the only thing that I feel it has going on for it. like I said, it smells good, but it's really not that great, right? It's not fantastic. It's not game changing. There's plenty of fragrances out there that are doing this better. Okay, that's the only thing I'm saying. Uh, but and see, here's the thing. All right, that's great. That's great that I'm not a huge fan of this because I paid like $5. I paid $5 for this, right? And some of you out there are thinking that's high for a 1.5 milliliter sample. You are right. That is expensive for 1.5 mLs. However, would you rather pay $80 for maybe a 50 ml bottle of fragrance that you hate, or would you rather pay $5 for a 1.5 ml bottle of something that you hate, that you bought just on a whim because you may or may not like it, right? That's where these little samples come in handy. I'm enjoying these. Guys, I got like 11 more of these. So I really hope this video does decent. Don't let me down. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, right? To wrap it up, I'm going to say this. It smells like a slightly worse version of Creed Aventus. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.